Here we have the outside of the Lunar Lexon 660. If we firstly come to the gas locker, you will see that we have space in here for 2 gas bottles. Regulator just sits here, hose comes off the bottle and then screws into the propane bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. Also in here we have the wheel brace, corner steady winding handle, step and mains lead. As we come round, we have the front wind point for the corner steady, and above that we have the flue for the troomer boiler. We do not need to do anything with these, just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. We then have water into the van at this point just here. With these particular troomer water points, we can add a carbon filter. The carbon filters last approximately about 35 days, so once you put it in you then mark out on here. Some people decide not to use them, it just depends on whether or not you're drinking the water out of your aqua roll. To remove the submersible, just pull the blue trigger just here and then give it a little tug and add a little pop. And then when pushing back in, make sure you hear it click for it to lock in position. Beside it, you have an external shower point. This is not plumbed in on this model, but it could be at any point. And then you just buy an external shower hose, which can be handy for animals, muddy boots, sandy feet, etc. Next we have the battery locker. So we have the leisure battery just here, mains hookup just here. If I just remove the main supply for one moment, you will then see behind it an external satellite point. And then also in here we have the red isolator key for the power touch motor mover. For the mover to work, this needs to go in and be twisted and locked into position. You can then see the all-wheel mover. Two waste drain points just here. And then the Thetford toilet. So we have the header tank fill just here. So add your pink toilet chemical if you wish, and then top the rest up with water. Never travel with it completely full or it will slosh around and make a mess everywhere. So to drain it down for travel or winterization, if we now come to the location of the toilet cassette and look slightly up, you will find the little drain off hose just here. If I now remove the cassette before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. It also empties from here as well. Just make sure that you hold the button in when pouring away to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricants, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a nice easy way of giving the cassette a good clean out. If you do need to gain access fully inside, you can twist this whole part round. You'll see at the moment that it's here. This arrow needs to be twisted round to this point here to remove. This is handy if you do need to clean the float mechanism. As we move round to the rear, we have the wind points for the rear corner steadies. And then as we come round, we have access underneath the fixed bed. Spare wheel in the Alco carrier just here. Both vents for the Dometic fridge freezer. Again, make sure that nothing's obstructing them, and do try not to spray a lot of water at them when washing the caravan. Weight plate just here. This will also give you the wheel nut torque settings as well. As we move back to the front, we then have access to the wet locker, which also has a main socket in it. The caravan is fitted with a Sergeant alarm, and the alarm fob looks like this. So top button is a torch, then we have arm and disarm just here, 1 beep armed, 2 beeps disarmed. We can then, with this button here, turn the awning light on and off. And then lastly, we have P for program. We can alter the characteristics of the alarm, but I do suggest reading the small little pamphlet that comes with it. You do need to look at the PIR sensor inside, as it will flash differently as you change the modes on it.